The thing that I'm struggling with is why it's good for one group and not another group of students, especially our most vulnerable. We've taken quite a bit of time to examine what a potential next step could be for our elementary schools. At its core, for me personally, this is about one thing. It's about strengthening the layers that protect our children in our schools. I think we all agree that if we can have a layer of protection, we would want it. When there's danger, we call law enforcement. Almost every single one of those primary resources talks about law enforcement as community helpers, as well as the other members of our community that strengthen it. We teach our kids that when there's danger, that we have people that we can turn to because they are trained, prepared, and committed to protecting lives. I believe that our SROs are not outsiders. They're trusted members of our school communities, and they build relationships with students. They mentor, they educate, they serve, and when needed, they respond. They're part of our LCPS community already in our secondary schools for these reasons. The thing that I keep circling back on as I listen to the public comment and my colleagues tonight is that, to me, it's starting to feel as if we were arguing about having this program completely or not having it at all. And the thing that I'm struggling with is why it's good for one group and not another group of students, especially our most vulnerable. I've spoken often about my elementary teaching experience. I mentioned last meeting about coming in and hearing about Sandy Hook as a kindergarten teacher. Those things are deeply impactful when you are in a building, and the last thing you want to be thinking about is who is in my building to protect me and how long is it going to take to get here. And almost certainly we are calling law enforcement in those situations. This morning, in a moment of clarity and sort of brevity, actually, I was able to visit some of our preschool classrooms, Head Start classrooms across the division. And while I know that that's a logistical thing and that there's not a purpose in one having access to an added layer of protection or not, it did draw a stark contrast to me. As I watched the children filled with joy and laughter, offering hugs and snacks and stickers and all kinds of things in each different setting, whether elementary or in high school, it's the same program. They deserve the added layer of protection.